Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I can't believe that I'm saying those words for the first time officially. I have a few videos out. I have always loved making videos. I've vlogged for a few years, but I haven't actually put time, effort, and energy into my YouTube channel, and I am now. So welcome to my channel. If you like what you hear today, give me a subscribe, hit the bell, do all that fun stuff that everyone says. I'll get my words together soon. But I wanted to start out my channel with just a little bit of an introduction as to why I'm here, what I want you to know, what I'm so passionate about saying, because as you'll hear in some of my upcoming videos, and you might see in some of my videos that are already on my channel, it's been a journey, and it's a journey for everyone. Everyone goes through something, and if you stumble upon this video, it's probably because you are in a similar place to where I was a few years ago. I was stuck in pain. I was stuck in my victimhood, in martyrdom of just, pulling myself up by the bootstraps and bearing the brunt of all of the pain and struggles. And what I want you to know is that in this channel, what I say is for you. It is from me for your heart. I am not a good gift giver. I know people who can remember something that someone said and they give these amazing gifts. And I admire those people. I am not that person. I'm the one who's like frantically stuffing wrapping paper over the gift that I just picked up. It's usually a gift card in a bag. I love people. I love my friends, but I'm just not a good gift giver. But what I can give is my words. What I can give is encouragement. What I can give is a little bit of a hope that it's not always going to feel this bad. You won't always be stuck in this pain. So my gift is my words. And sometimes you just need some good words. Sometimes when the stuff of life has kind of just been hitting wave after wave after wave, when relationships feel like they're failing no matter what you've done to help them, when friendships feel like they're falling apart after years, when marriages feel like they're falling apart after years, when it feels like the whole world is against you. I have so many words that I want to share with you, but to start with, I wanted to start with some that are of huge importance to me, to my journey. There's going to be another video after this that kind of talks through how important these words are to me, but I want to give them to you today. And it's this: good things are going to happen. Good things are going to happen. You may not even believe those words as I'm saying them. You might be rolling your eyes right now, but I promise you that if you start looking for them, good things are going to happen. Even if it feels like they're falling apart, even if it feels like we're in the middle of a pandemic, how can you say that? I get it. And even if it feels like good things only happen to other people and that bad things are what happens to you, I want you to know that I still say it. I still believe it. And I say it because I've been there. As you'll hear in another video, kind of the long form story of this, I was at a place where I guess I was hitting rock bottom. I didn't feel like I was going to ever be able to recover from the pain of divorce, from just the betrayal that happens when marriages start to implode and you can say some hurtful things and create some hurtful actions, and you're doing it to this person who you had at one point vowed to stand by through thick and thin, through anything life threw at you. And it's a complete upheaval of who you are, of your heart, of everything you thought you knew about yourself, about life, about so many things. And I was going through that. And at the same time, I was kind of launched into this life of being a single mom of my 4 girls who were still relatively young. My youngest was 7, my oldest was 14, and maybe 8 and 15, in that range, right? Like, we're still dealing with a lot of stuff parenting wise. And here I was doing it all on my own. My youngest has a medical condition that was putting her in the hospital pretty much every month for about 3 solid years. And for a long time before that, it had been quite often. For long times in the ICU, on life support. Not just easy hospitalizations, if there ever is such a thing, but our life was crazy. And I couldn't keep a job because I was constantly at the hospital with her. And I was being told, you're not going to survive this. You're not going to be able to keep the house. You're not going to continue to live this life. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I would survive it, but I knew deep within me that I was going to survive it. It was going to be the one thing that I did. And I wasn't even thinking about doing it for me. I was going to do it for those baby girls, for my girls, to show them that good things can happen. But I didn't really believe it for myself. And one day, it was just one of those days. There's an old poem called Alexander and the No Good, Horrible, Very Bad Day. I think they made it into a movie. And it was just that day where if anything could go wrong, and I mean, it wasn't just little stuff. First of all, my fridge had been broken for about 4 months. I was fighting with the appliance company to get them to fix it because it was a massive failure of a part. It wasn't anything that I had done. It wasn't anything the servicemen had done. And so we were eating just gross food because, not gross like I didn't leave it in the fridge, but we were eating, fast food, things that I could go get and then come home and cook them right away because we didn't have a fridge. And it was the middle of winter, which is just never a good time up here in the upper Midwest. It's just always cold. And my car had been having issues for a while, and it finally just died in the middle of the freeway, a snowy freeway with snow piled up on both sides. There was nowhere to go. And my car stalled, and there's a semi-truck barreling down on us. And I knew that was it. I knew we were goners. There was nowhere for this truck to go. And I couldn't move my car. So I turned around and I grabbed my girls' hands and I said, okay, everyone, hold on. Look at me. Look at me. And I have never faced my imminent death as I have in that moment. But we survived it. Somehow, some miraculous thing happened and that truck was able to squeeze by us and our car was violently shaking as it did. It was so close. To this day, I can't tell you how we escaped that. But we did. And I came home and my heater was broken. Again, the actual temperature was 5 below, and with the wind chill, it was about 40 below. It was about 42 degrees in my house. And so we go to stay at a neighbor's house, and that night, my youngest daughter wakes up violently ill again, and I'm left to leave my other 3 kids with the neighbor, follow the ambulance tracks north, praying for her the whole time, knowing she was so, so sick. And I hit my wall. I hands gripping the steering wheel because I didn't want my car to die again. I was so scared that it was going to happen again. And I just kind of gave up. And I was praying to a God I wasn't even sure I still believed in, but just saying, fix this. Fix this. I've done so many good things. I've been a good person. Why does bad stuff keep happening? And long story short, kind of, I ended up finding a sign at a local hardware store. Really, I don't know why the sign was there, but it said, good things are going to happen. Good things are going to happen. And I picked it up and I knew this is for me. This sign is for me. And I didn't really believe it, but I hung it up anyways. And I would walk past it and I would repeat it to myself. Good things are going to happen. Good things are going to happen. And eventually they did. And that's what I want to tell you in this video. And again, more of this story will be coming out, but I want to keep this first video kind of digestible. I want you to be able to watch the whole thing and get where I'm coming from. And so what I want you to do, if you are like me, if you don't believe that good things are going to happen, I want you to just try an experiment. I want you to comment below and type it out. Good things are going to happen. You can type that you don't believe it. You can type anything else that you want. But type the words, good things are going to happen. Leave it in a comment below. And then what I want you to do is write it down on a piece of paper, a sticky note, something where you can see it every day. Put one in your bathroom. Put one in your phone case if you can see through your phone case. Put one in your car. Put one wherever you're going to see it. Good things are going to happen. And say it out loud to yourself every day when you see it. Say it out loud if it's not awkward. Say it in your head. Repeat it if it is awkward. And then I want you to start taking notice of all the good things that are happening right now that we take for granted. If it's hot and you're in air conditioning, that's a good thing. Your air conditioning works. If you are watching this on a phone, that's a good thing. You have a phone that works, that's paid for. If you have clean water and you're drinking it while you're watching this, or maybe it's a Starbucks, maybe that's just my addiction, that's a good thing. I want you to just try to find 5 things that are good right now, right here, where you're at. What are some good things that are in your life already? And then I want you to spend the next week looking for more good things. For a lot of us right now, I gotta say, I think money is probably a good thing that we all need. We're waiting for the stimulus to pass, right? We're waiting for that job to come through. We're waiting for the clients to come back online. We're just needing money to help us get through. Money would be a really good thing. So whatever that number is that you're needing, just detach from it. We all know that everyone needs money, and you can hold on to that number in your head, but I want you to get unfocused from the fact that good things are going to happen means I get a check for this amount. Good things can come in and support you even without that. But I want you to just keep in this mindset of looking for the good things. Maybe you find 12 cents on the ground. Well, that's 12 cents towards your money goal, right? Maybe you get an unexpected check from your insurance company. Maybe a ton of crazy things could happen and will happen when you're looking for them. So in a week, I want you to come back and tell me what good things have happened for you. And I want you to understand that this isn't about toxic positivity. This isn't about shove all the bad things aside and focus only on looking for good things. I have lived in that mode where you're not even allowed to feel your feelings. I will never tell you that. Feel all of your feelings. That is one of the biggest things that I work with my personal clients on. Feel your feelings. They are yours to own. But you can feel frustrated and look for the good things. But I'm going to tell you a secret. When you're looking for good things, you probably aren't going to feel as frustrated. Some of that anxiety is going to go away. Some of that depression, the world is caving in on me type of thoughts, they're going to disappear because now you're looking for good things. It's not a fix-all. Again, don't hear me say that this is the toxic positivity of just think happy thoughts and good things will happen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm only asking you to focus on looking for good things. Just look for them. Be open to them. And know that they are coming. Believe that they're coming. Might be hard to, I get that. But that's what I wanted to tell you in this first video. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. I'm still trying to figure out how do you do the cute little like, click here, go to my next video. There are more coming, but I hope that you take a look around some of the other things that I have. Some of them are crazy because that's who I am. I've been a blogger for, gosh, I think probably 12 years, 13 years, maybe longer. My blog will be linked in the description box below. I'd love to have you check it out. Come find me on Instagram. I talk a lot there. I have a Facebook page, Facebook group. I'd love to have you join me there if you want more, just more help getting through some of these hard times, whether you're going through a divorce, whether you are just kind of thrown into upheaval from the pandemic, whatever's going on for you, I promise you, good things are coming. Good things are going to happen. Thanks for being here today. I'd love to have you subscribe, share, like, comment, all the things. And I hope you have a fabulous day.